If you're stuck on the Plankerton questline mission, what's in the box, then this video is pretty much guaranteed to be just what you need. Hello everyone, I'm RiverFox and welcome to the channel. Now if you are new, then please consider hitting that like down below and smashing that subscribe before you go, as it will help me to reach my target of 12,000 subscribers. But as I said at the start, if you have been stuck on the Plankerton questline mission, what's in the box, where you have to find a mimic in a 34+ zone, then this video is pretty much guaranteed to be just what you need. I know a lot of people have been struggling a lot on this quest, and I do get messages and comments pretty much daily from people saying that they are unable to find those mimics, which even myself up in Twine Peaks, I very rarely do find mimics in general missions. But this video is going to show you exactly what you will need to do to find those mimics. So in order to find these mimics, what you need to do is you will need to be going into the dungeons. Now if you haven't tried out the dungeons, they were out for a little while. A couple of months ago they took them away for a little bit, and now they have fetched them back out. So as from the 12.30 update, we do now have the dungeons back, and you have 4 modes in the dungeons. You have the crypts, the inferno, the grotto, and the labyrinth. Now you are going to be able to find mimics in pretty much all 4 of those zones, but for this I would recommend you go into the crypts, which is the starter dungeons missions. Now of course, with the quest what's in the box, you do need to find a mimic in a 34+ zone, so make sure that you are going into the dungeons which is higher than a 34 power level. If you do go into a lower one, then you may still find them, but they will not count. So you've got to make sure that it is higher than a 34+ power level in order for them to count. Now I did go on and play a couple of games last night in the dungeons with a good friend of mine, Lee, and I want to thank Lee for this tip, because without him I wouldn't be able to make this video for everybody else. So big shout out to Lee, thank you for the tip, and hopefully we're going to help everybody with this quest. Now they're going to be pretty random where they spawn, so there is no dedicated spot that they will always be at, but there are quite a few locations that you will have better luck in finding them, and I have found anything from 1 to even 3 in each dungeon mission, so you're pretty guaranteed to find one as long as you're looking in the right places. Now the first place that you may be able to find them, when you are going sort of down the ramps and down steps to lower levels in the dungeons, then if you just look up above you, you will have like these little sort of shelves just above the steps, and you may find some mimics in there. Unfortunately I didn't actually find any in the games that I played, but they are possible that they can spawn up there. So I will pop some gameplay on the screen as we are going through of various different locations that you may be able to find them, and some of the various locations we found them as well. So yes, look up above the steps, you may find them up there, but the best places that you are going to find them, there's 2 places really. As you are going through the dungeons, you will come across these sort of blocked off rooms with like broken metal railings in front of them. Now sometimes you may find a mimic in there, and all you would need to do literally is just break through those metal bars to get into the room, and you will see the chest. Now the level 3 chests, not always will they be a mimic, sometimes they will just be a standard chest, but the best way that you can find out if it is a mimic, if you hit the chest once with either your melee weapon or your pickaxe, it will turn into the mimic if it is one. If not, then it would just be a standard chest, and you can loot it, get some good weapons for completing your dungeons missions. But if it does then turn into a mimic, then brilliant. All you need to do, just kill that mimic, and as long as you complete the dungeons quest, then that will count. So yes, you can sometimes find them in those little rooms with the middle grids, middle railings on the front, quite relatively in the open. But the best places that you are going to find them is in these sort of hidden, blocked off rooms. Now, there, as you're going through your dungeons, you will come across certain parts of walls where they look like they've been sort of blocked up and barricaded up. I'm not sure the best way of explaining it, but you will see it on the screen as we're going. It's as though it's been sort of blocked off with pieces of wood and stone and brick, and they don't look like any of the other walls. If you break through those, there is generally a secret sort of room in there, and they are the best places that we have found these mimics. As said, in some missions I've only found one, in other missions then I have found 3 in a single dungeon's mission, so you are pretty much guaranteed to find them as long as you're breaking through those walls, looking in all those secret places. And if you are going into dungeons with other players, then you know they're going to be helping to complete the mission and get that mission a victory to make sure that you do get this to count. So all the while you can get into these dungeons, I recommend going in there for this quest, and you will definitely be able to complete this mission. Just make sure that you do go into a 34 plus dungeons mode. So yes, it is really as easy as that. So I hope this does help you out. If it does, don't forget to drop a like down below, smash that subscribe before you go, and if you turn on the notification bell, then you will always get updated of all my content when it comes out. If you do buy anything from the Fortnite store, then please consider using code RiverFox, as it will help me out a great deal. And if you do have the time, then do check out my Discord and Twitter accounts, and my second channel, RiverFox. Links for all of those will be in the description down below. But until the next time, hope you have a lovely day and stay safe, my friends.